This is Francesco Abbruzzino with the Venice Scoop, bringing you the latest news for Venice, Northport, and Englewood. Today is November 19th, and it is a Tuesday. It was supposed to be live at 5. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that making these two softwares talk to each other would be so difficult. So, we're going to try it again tomorrow. Let's cover the county stories that impact us as residents. First, Josh Taylor with WWSB will be going out and reporting on the $90,000 spent on consultants. Today, a few of the commissioners were coming out saying it was the biggest waste of money they ever saw. The $90,000 consultant basically told us to scrap the 2050 plan. We have an economic consultant coming out. They're getting ready to bid it out for about $30,000. I'm hoping it's not the same one. And I've been harping on this for a while. We got a question. Do we need all these consultants? There's no legal reason to do it. It's just they want to cover their butts. Why? I'm not sure. I'm just tired of seeing all that money flow out that way. Okay, the next is Venice. Last night we had the suspicious package. It was actually a geocaching unit, part of geocaching.com, where they put these units everywhere and you try to find them with your GPS. Spent a lot of man hour with the police going down there, closing off the jetty. I'm sure they upset a few of the fishermen and a few of the people that wanted to watch the sunset. So perhaps if they're going to do it in the Venice area, they could notify the authorities so that they are aware of it. Let's see. The next one is an individual, a resident of Venice. She got a notice in her recycle bin, basically asking her if she would take a survey, saying if she's more interested in twice a day or once a day garbage pickup. And we put that address up there for all the residents. I will tell you that we did spend the $30,000 on a garbage consultant, and he came up with the same analysis that the staff came up prior to going to him, which is going from 2 to 1 a day will not save the city money. What they need to do is automate. There will be signs up starting Monday the 25th along the parade route, basically telling people, hey, if you leave your chairs here, we're going to take them away. The Public Works Department will hold them for 30 days, and then they're going to toss them. So do not put your chairs out there before Thursday at 12 o'clock. Looks like Rep. Vernon Buchanan will have some competition against a guy that used to work here at the VPD, Michael Rogers. Never met him, not sure what he's about, not sure of his political beliefs, but he's going to be taking on Vernon Buchanan. Kyle Mackey, a accused child molester, is out of jail. He was bailed out of jail. He's accused of 9 charges of lewd and lascivious with kids under 12. So I guess make sure your kids are aware of him. Make sure you're careful around this guy, and take the normal precautions. All right, this one, per Dynamis, they received I think it was actually a solid waste worker came out and said, hey, we're going to start in January working on this lot of land out here, and basically the direction they're going to go in to create this new park, which I'm not sure we need, is going to close off and access to his business and really hamper his business. And car chemistry said, hey, if they do this, I'm going to end up closing my business. And I started thinking, Jesus, is this part of the grand seaboard plan that Mayor Hollick has, where we'll build a park, put the people out of business? For A, we don't need the park. B, we need the businesses there to produce jobs for the people. So I'm really opposed to that, and it's the first I've heard of it. Let's see, 4 fire trucks and 1 ambulance were racing down the Checkers. I put the information out there. Nobody knows what it was for. There were some electronic trucks out there, and that's something that's still developing. And also I put out that Pam Johnson from the city of Venice sent out a picture of a vehicle that looked like it crashed on 75, and basically the Marine Patrol from Venice was coming back from training, saw the incident happen. They were the first on the scene. They started helping out the individuals. I did not get the names, and this was over on State Road 301 in south of Waldo and Alachua County. All right, over to Englewood. Englewood's inviting all the people of Jewish religion to join their Shabbat in Venice, Northport. They're celebrating it on November 27th at 5 p.m. I put the address and all the specifics on the Englewood Scoop, so go over there and check it out. Northport, Meredith Carey Hayton is the new ace reporter for the Scoop there. she's going to try to give us more of a local feel that we have in Venice, and get in touch with the local politics and some of the stuff that I do for the Venice area. I'll still be a significant part of the scoop, though, there, the Northport. Warren Meadow Springs, they were supposed to go out and do some protests today, and I haven't heard anything about it. They want it opened up sooner, and they're tired of the city and county dragging their feet. So waiting to see if that did happen and what the results were. Also, Lamarck, a lot of the parents and Charles and some other individuals went up to the school board meeting at 3 o'clock today to voice their concerns about the drywall, the test results, and why the parents were not notified. They were given about 3 minutes to speak, and I don't have all the specifics. I heard Charles did great at presenting his case, and I believe the teleconference is tonight at 7. One concern I do have is I noted one parent on there. She said nobody's called me and given me the dial-in information yet. So, I've never been a fan of teleconferences. I think it's just a way to control the masses. All right, next we go to 2 women and a dog were rescued from their neighbor. It's a fire that was last night at 8:40, and basically another house was burnt down. I think this is the second one in Northport in the last 2 weeks. Good thing the neighbor was there. They were able to get there and save them. The first responders showed up there, flushed out the neighbor's eyes, and everybody was good. Let's see. Also there. This one's, I think this is a good plan. Community leaders of the growing city there want to take care of juveniles. If it's if they commit a misdemeanor, instead of sending them off to jail, come up with another program. They're calling it CHAD, and it's going to be modeled after a program in Port Charlotte. I don't have the specifics, but it's basically tries to straighten them out and guide them along the correct path versus the path they may be going down. Right now, the option is bring them to jail over something, which isn't going to really help anybody out. Okay, that's the weather for today. Now let's go that's the news for today. Let's go over to the weather. As you can see, the sun is shining brightly in my face. It was about 82 today, the low 68. Okay, sorry for that interruption. It's going to be a low 68. It's 50% chance of rain. As you can see, the sun shining in my face. No rain. They're saying 40% tomorrow, so we'll have to see how accurate the meteorologists are. For sports, let's see. The boys soccer, John Goki and Pedro Rubiano each scored a goal for Venice as they blanked at Sarasota in a district matchup. Northport Imagine boys and girls soccer team lost to Sarasota Christian yesterday. On to events. The Northport Boys and Girls Club, they're sponsored a community youth development program. It's going to be Friday, December 20th. Teens from grade 6 to 8 are invited there, and it's a free food, free dancing, and everything. So I put that information on the the Northport Scoop page, so check it out. The homeless advocate that we're paying, the consultant we're paying, Marbut, is going to be coming into Venice on November 25th from 9 to 11. I put the address and all the specifics, and he'll basically be going over his analysis of what he uncovered, and this is going to be the meeting that covers the Northport, Englewood, and Sarasota individuals. So if you live in the Tri-City area here and you want to hear more about what's going to happen, you need to go to that meeting. Let's see. The Northport Library will hold an 8th annual 1800s Christmas celebration from 2:30 to 5 on December 8th. I put all the specifics on the Northport Scoop, so by all means get there and check it out. Tonight, and this is new, the Delta Swamp Rats, I guess they couldn't finish their show at the Jazz Blues Fest, or there was some kind of interruption, so they will be playing for a free concert at Centennial Park this Friday from 7 until 9. On to road work, basically just the River Road from 9 to 4:30. Another video interruption. I'm plagued with technical issues today. So we all know the issues there, so make sure you're allowing enough time in case you do run into some road construction issues that we've heard about over the past few weeks. And that's basically it for the news, weather, sports, events, and road work. Again, I will try to be live at 5 tomorrow. We'll see if it works. If I can get these two softwares to talk to each other and communicate, we'll be golden. So for Francesco Abbruzzino and the Venice Scoop, ciao tutti.